We're going to begin a video now, and we're going to be dealing with the book of Joshua. So when you get this video, it will be called Joshua 1, and it will go in the Bible folder. Now, Joshua, before we start, is the first book after the first 5 books, which is called the Torah. Matthew, where you've got all of those books of the Torah. The next book is Joshua, who takes the place of Moses. So that's a little bit of the background, but there's a special section in the book of Joshua that I'm going to be dealing with. Now, I first found out about it in this new book I got here, which is the Wilmington's Bible Handbook, which has tons of good stuff in it besides a summary of all of the books of the Bible that you go through, with a lot of cross references and very good ideas. And that's the first section of the book. And then the second section of the book is altogether different. It has to do with backgrounds of the Bible, the historical orders of the Bible, all the chronological things in the Bible, names of people in the Bible, a harmony of the Gospels, predictions made by Christ that were fulfilled, people in the Bible, all kinds of things about. So the second half is also very good. So this is I have 2 other Wilmington books, but this is very good. But when I was looking at Joshua in here, as you can see, it says here, unique features of Joshua. Now that right there is the unique features of Joshua. And in there, one thing it says, which is quite interesting, if I read it carefully, right here, I'll read it to you. It says, Joshua records an important Christophany, or pre-incarnate appearance of Christ as the commander of the Lord's army. Now that means Joshua chapter 5, verses 13 through 50, and that's what we will be dealing with during this. Christ's appearance in bodily form in several times in the Old Testament, and then it gives some examples. Now, so that's where I first found out about that, from this very nice book by Wilmington. So I began to investigate that, because if it is a pre-incarnate appearance of Christ, how do we know that? Did Joshua know it? Or does the text say so? Or is it only those who interpret these verses that may be able to decide what it means? Because if we read it by itself, it won't say that particularly. But what I will do, I will take 3 or 4 of the Bibles I already have, which do have some comments, and I will read those to you so it will give you some idea of what it means. Also, if you have a Bible, I suggest the first thing you should do is to go to the book of Joshua, which finishes the first 5 books of the Torah. Joshua is next. And go to chapter 5 and read 13 through 15, or a little before, a little after, to give you some idea what it's like. So we will continue with this after, and we will go into our other Bibles.